Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Dwi Ilhad bin Nasumardi. In this video, I will present about the analytical evaluation of a highly influential social computing system, which is TikTok. I will examine how its algorithm process social information, shape human interaction, and ultimately impact society. Unlike traditional platforms like Facebook, which connect people through a real-world friendship, TikTok operates as a purely interest-based platform. It was created by ByteDance, and now it has over a billion active users of all ages. Its most powerful feature is the For You page, or FYP, which uses a complex algorithm to form thousands of smaller digital subcultures like BookTok and FoodTok that connecting strangers purely through shared interests. Next one is the social software in TikToks. The first one is the digital identity because the system places very little importance on user profile, but instead visibility is democratized through the For You page (FYP), so anyone can go viral overnight without existing followers. And secondly, the AI tools in TikTok like facial recognition, auto subtitles, and text-to-speech allow ordinary people to create a professional quality content without any editing skills. And lastly, TikTok has TikTok Shop that transform the platform into a marketplace where viewers can become the buyers driven by their trust in the content creator. Next part is about how the algorithm works in TikToks, which is TikTok use a hybrid recommender system that works in three ways. The first one is content-based filtering that it analyzes the video itself, like reading text, listening to audio, and using computer vision to identify the objects from the video. For the second one is the collaborative filtering that link strangers that share the same behavioral patterns. For example, if two different people that watch the same video about fixing cars all the way until the end of the video, the system connects them and shows them similar content. And finally, uh, the third way is context-aware recommendation, where the system adapts the feed based on what time it is and where the user is located currently. Crucially, the system prioritizes implicit traces such as watch time. So it means that over traces like clicking the like button, so the watch time of the user is the most powerful signal. So TikTok process the social information in two key ways. For the first one is the creator from the creator of the video. So the creator provide metadata through hashtag and captions when they upload the video. This help the algorithm in TikToks to categorize the content before it gains any popularity. And for the second one is from the user. So every action a user takes creates digital footprints. They are explicit traces, which are deliberate actions such as like or comment on a video, and they are also implicit traces that are unconsciousness, like how long the user watched the video. So the algorithm also functions as a social search engine, where the community behavior, not the keywords alone from the search, that determine what ranks at the top of the search result. Next is analyze the design of TikToks, and this is the strengths. For for TikToks, the interface is effective because it uses a vertical swipe to from one video to another video that remove the needs for user to choose from menus or any thumbnails, that eliminate what is known as choice fatigue for the user. And also, they are full screen and auto playing layouts that create immediate immersion. Um, For the key interaction button, such as the like, comment, and share button, they are all on the right side of the screen, and it is perfectly positioned for one-handed use. So the algorithm handles all the social navigation, meaning that user never have to manually search for what to watch next. Aside from strengths that were found on the TikTok design, there are also problems from the design itself. For the first one is information overload. So TikTok has the infinite scroll design. That means there is no natural ending point to a session. So the user can watch hundreds of short videos in a single hour. The rapid switching between videos from completely different topics from the video, such, such as from a funny comedy video to a news report about disaster and lastly to dance challenge. This causes the cognitive fatigue, and for this constant context switching is can slowly breaking users' ability to concentrate on long tasks in real life. For the second one is the most serious problem is the formation of echo chamber and filter bubbles. So the algorithm is designed to show users only what they already agree with. So this means that the user who watch, for example, for the user that watch political videos from one side only, will ever see that only that one side perspective. They will never encounter a different argument or viewpoint. Over time, this can make the user feels like less open-minded and more politically extreme because in their digital world, everyone appears to agree with them. And for the last one is the third problem is the algorithm can actively foster harmful and negative recommendation. This is because the system goal only is to maximize watch time, so it does not understand whether a video is good or bad for the viewer's mental health. And there is a study that found that if a user watch one set one sad or depressing video, the system interpret that as a strong engagement when they watch the video for a long time. Then it will recommend more and more similar depressing content to the user, which that can seriously worsen the mental health condition for the users. For for the problems that occur from the design of TikTok, there are improvements that I propose. For the first one is exploratory recommendation system. Currently, the algorithm of TikTok only serve content for the user that they already love, which reinforce the echo chamber. So my proposed solution is force the AI to dedicate at least 10% of the For You page to video the user has no normal interest in. So this could be about different cultures, educational topics, or new perspective. So this small disruption to the algorithm can create a massive social benefit that fostering a more open-minded and tolerant digital society. For my second improvement is context-aware mindful scrolling. This is because the current status alert urging user to rest are completely inactive because the user simply swipe them away. Instead, the AI should actively intervene with the activities of the user. For example, after 90 minutes of continuous scrolling, the app's bright color should automatically fade to gray, and the swipe animation should physically slow down. So this disrupt the is- for the user that in hypnotic state. And more importantly, um, for this improvement, It requires a fundamental shift in AI design goals that from maximize watch time of the user to prioritize a healthy user session. For the next one is the social impact of TikTok. On the positive side, TikTok is exceptionally good at community formation and social support because because TikTok connects isolated individuals to supportive global communities. For example, for people that suffering from rare disease or mental health issue have found large support communities on the platform that they cannot find in their physical life. Furthermore, TikTok democratizes visibility that giving unheard opinion and equal giving unheard opinion an equal platform to be heard regardless of their existing follower count. However, there are also the negative impact of TikTok. For the first one is behavioral addiction. This is because the unpredictable nature of the feed is like a slot machine that create a dopamine loop that lead to sleep deprivation and decreased collective attention spans of a user. For the second one is TikTok is powerful engine for spreading misinformation. For example, fake news in TikTok spreads faster than truth because the algorithm favors high emotion content like anger and fear that the system get from like and comment from a video. So during election and crisis, this is extremely dangerous. And for the third one is the AI suffers from algorithmic bias. This is because it learns from human data, so it copies human prejudice, and leaked documents have shown that the algorithm has purposely hidden content from minority and disabled creators. To conclude, TikTok represents a fundamental shift in social media from friend-based network to interest-based selection. Its collaborative filtering is highly efficient, but it also builds influential echo chambers, breaks attention span, and sometimes promotes toxic content just to keep the user engaged. TikTok represents as a mirror to modern society that it reflects both the incredible promises and the alarming danger of contemporary AI. So, moving forward, the technology companies must embed ethical guardrails into their AI systems that can ensure technology is designed to enhance human well-being but and not just to maximize profit.